Smoke Free and Crown Worldwide Movers present action from rounds 16 and 17 of the National League. Our feature game takes us to Park Island.
Hi, I'm Martin Akers from the Napier City Rovers, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Welcome to Smoke Free Soccer.
With 3 rounds to go, only 7 points separated the top 7 teams. After the break, our feature match. Nelson travels to Park Island, the home of the Napier City Blues.
We can just about afford to drop this one, but no more. But obviously we don't want to, so keep your fingers crossed for us.
4-1. 4-1.
Napier and Nelson are semi-final contenders. Napier's recent form shows a good home win over Central. They did well to take the bonus point over Miramar. Nelson unlucky against league leaders Waitakere. The two coaches winning the match 7 minutes in. Napier playing right to left. Commentator Gordon Irving.
So a bit of rain in the Hawke's Bay in recent days has left the surface of the ground here at Park Island rather slippery for the players, but still in great condition. As Nelson in 7th place in the table coming into this game. Bring it forward. Broken down just outside the Napier penalty area. It's Cotton to clean up for Napier to Halford, looking for the run of Brown. Now Brown's got Akers at the far post, and he finds Martin Akers. And a spectacular effort from Akers. Halford, right-hand side for Napier. The cross just rather weak there from Halford. So really a must-win game for Nelson. They're off the pace somewhat as we head towards the top 4 playoffs. And they have to win up here as Halford again with some space down the right-hand side. Let's come off the defender. Oh, and very close to being an own goal. So Cotton with this corner. Halford, little touch on. To Birchenough. He's got Akers again at the back post. It's gone to Akers. Good save by the keeper Cunningham. It's not clear yet though. Bunts! And finally a scramble away by Nelson for a corner off Paul Bryden. Here's Akers. He's got in behind the defence again, and Martin Akers is making a lot of room for himself. It's his 3rd chance in the early stage of this game for Akers. Nelson just unable to build any momentum at the moment. Their attacks are foundering in the middle of the park, and again it's Akers who finds himself in behind the Nelson defence. Good run by Akers. Here's Halford. And that's 1-0 to Napier City Rovers. You can see in the smoke-free replay a good strong run by Akers. He cuts it back to Gilbertson. It's good defending on the line by Muirhead for Nelson, but Paul Halford in plenty of space on the 6-yard line, and he tucks that one away easily. So Napier, after about 24 minutes of this match, taking a 1-0 lead. Nice turn by Cotton. He's made himself some space here. Cotton looks up. He tries his luck. Oh, it's escaped the clutches of Cunningham for 2-0 in 2 minutes for Napier City Rovers. Perry Cotton. And Cunningham's not quite sure what went wrong, but it's a good turn here by Cotton. He loses Tua, makes himself the space, just looks up and sees Cunningham off his line and doesn't hit it hard, Perry Cotton, but it's accurate, and it's 2-0 to Napier. So Nelson with an uphill battle now, trailing by 2 goals to 0. As you see Keller with the ball here. Hits it well on the turn. And the first time Paston's been asked to make a save, and he does it well, Mark Paston. Here's Purcell for Nelson. That should go all the way through to Paston. And it does. Birchenough in with the tackle there for Napier. A bit scrappy at the moment in the middle of the park. Here's Jason New. To Brown. Looking for Akers again. Always making himself available, Martin Akers. But Cunningham off his line quickly and does well to smother the ball. Birchenough, the captain for Napier City Rovers. Halford looking for Brown. got Akers, and he's got Gilbertson in the middle. It's up for Akers, up well! Oh, and that must have gone about a foot wide of the post. So early in the second half, and Napier City Rovers still leading by 2-0. Perry Cotton and Paul Halford, the goal scorers, as we see Purcell with the ball now. To Tua. Can't quite get it under control. Now he has Colin Tua. Away to Keller. Bryden, who likes a shot from long range, but he's given it up to Purcell, who hits it well, but not really troubling Paston in the Napier goal. Gilbertson. Gilbertson tries his luck. He tried his luck there when he had Robbie Parker in space in the middle of the box. And here's Parker. Brown. Birchenough. To Halford at the back post. Hits it first time. And easy enough there for Cunningham. Cotton. Cotton wins it. Plays the 1-2 with Halford. He's asking Cotton to get his speed boots on there. Just into touch by Muirhead. A good run from the defence from Perry Cotton. Halford into Akers. Doesn't get a clean strike on it, Martin Akers. Napier's top goal scorer. Andy Rennie uses his keeper. Paston really been underutilised today in the Napier goal. He's had a couple of saves to make, but been very confident in dealing with them. Mark Paston. Here's Brown. Again, it's Akers who makes the run. Beats the offside trap, Martin Akers. And easy enough for Akers. And that's his 15th goal of the season, Martin Akers. And he took it very well. Put through here by Brown on the smoke-free replay. And Akers into a lot of space, has time to look up, pick a spot, and easy enough into the corner of the net for 3-0 to Napier. So Napier with a stranglehold in this match now. There's about 35 minutes remaining in this game, and they've got that 3-0 advantage. He's looking for Brown. Touch on. Mistake in the box, and Brown following through. And he deserves that, Jeremy Brown, because he's done a lot of running today. And he gets his first of the day, but Napier's fourth. And really, he was looking to touch that over the defender, but didn't get a clean touch on it, Jeremy Brown. But the mistake in the Nelson defence. And Brown's there just to touch it under Cunningham for 4-0 to Napier. Good following up by Brown, didn't give up. Here's Brown again. Takes on the defender. It's Muirhead. So Birchenough with this corner. Bunce with the header on. Scrambled away by the Nelson defence as far as Gilbertson. Looking up for Akers. A lovely diving header from Martin Akers. That's his second. It's Napier's fifth. And that's a goal Martin Akers says was manufactured on the training ground.
We practiced yesterday, actually. A little dink in for a header, but I didn't expect to be grovelling on the ground. I just had to get to it, and I knew if I hit the target and kept it low, it would go past Dave.
So Akers with his 16th goal of the season, giving Napier a 5-0 advantage. And Nelson really down and out now as Birchenough, middle of the park. Here's Brown. Hits it well. Good save by Cunningham, though. Brown. Jason New. Really scrambling defence by Nelson now as they're out of this game. Napier looking to build on their 5-goal advantage as Brown again making himself available with a good run down the right-hand side. Touchdown by Akers to Goodacre. Oh dear, and he had plenty of time there to pick his spot, Ross Goodacre. Just slicing it high. So the coming into the closing minutes of this smoke-free National League match. Goodacre getting a touch on again for Akers, making himself available, causing all sorts of problems in the Nelson defence. Akers into Goodacre. Confusion in the Nelson defence, but Goodacre just dragging it wide. So Napier 5-0 winners over Nelson, and those 5 goals could prove invaluable if goal difference has to decide a top 4 spot.
It's quite a surprise. At the end of the day, you know, we went down there early in the season and we got really thumped. You know, it was only 2-0, but they killed us really. So it was nice to get a bit of a return game up here.
I think at the end of the day, yeah, we certainly got a fair hammering out there, and probably a bit lucky that it wasn't even more.
And after that big win in round 16, Napier travelled to North Shore on Anzac Day. Martin Akers firing Napier ahead. The home side kept battling away and was rewarded with a Tim Stevens goal in the 54th minute to make the score 1-1. It was a scrappy, spiteful, ill-tempered match, and for much of the game it threatened to boil over. Tempers finally flared in a second-half heated goal-mouth scramble involving a number of players. And when the players had cooled down a little, the ref sent Shore striker Steve Nixon on his way. The match came down to a penalty shootout, which Napier didn't handle very well, and Shore took the bonus point, winning the shootout 2-1. So few surprises overall in the results of round 17. A good win for Waitakere. Both North Shore and Napier needed the 4 points to cement their top 4 place. The only team guaranteed of a top 4 place is Waitakere. It's desperation time now for Miramar, North Shore, Wellington, Napier and Central as they go into today's final round.
Well, Waitakere, I mean, they've always been class. Waitakere, North Shore, ourselves, and probably Wellington, maybe Miramar. I mean, Nelson aren't out of it yet either. I mean, there's still 7 teams fighting for 4 places with the points. So that's basically, I'll go for 5 teams out there.
Division 1. Before the break, we featured rounds 16 and 17 from the smoke-free National Soccer Summer League. The results are in from the final round, round 18, and the standout results: Wellington beating league leaders Waitakere 4-2, North Shore getting a 2-0 away win at Mount Maunganui, Central getting 8 past Nelson, and Miramar a 5-1 away win against Woolston. So Miramar finishes top and Waitakere second, and the other semi-final places go to North Shore and Wellington United, with Napier and Central missing out on the playoffs despite wins today. And next weekend, the playoffs, the top 2 teams, Miramar and Waitakere, play off for the direct route to the final, and North Shore and Wellington meet in the sudden death elimination match.